Alright guys, you can tell by the title what this video is going to be about. Excuse the charger I got going and the battery. This is going to be on the footrest. And if you guys can kind of notice, you can see that it's got these little ridges. And if you look up here on this extra Murray body, you can see what it had. This mower, if you guys... Oop, I didn't put this one on. Hang on. Alright. You guys may have noticed that this is... if you guys know anything about Murray, if it has these on it, it would be an 03 Murray Select. That's what they came off of, which is off-road Black Murray's mower. It had the big bubbly eye hood on it that I hated, so I converted it and put one of these hoods on it. To do that, you have to cut the hood brackets down, drill 2 holes, slide it back, and put the hood on. Pretty simple to make it a regular old Murray. I would show you the model number on this exact mower. I can't. It was worn off when I got it. So the way I go by them is I go by the serial number on the engine. This is the original engine of my Murray. It's all worn out. It has a bad knock to it. You guys can... you guys can't really hear it. It's got a bad knock to it. It still runs though. It smokes though. Focus. Come on. Come on. Focus. Okay, let's just zoom in. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Alright. So you always want to check by your code. You got your model type code. Code first 2 digits 01. 2001. That's how I figured out what it was. If that's right is a question, but I still see no reason why it wouldn't be, because that's what they are. So, 01 Murray wide body LT. That's what we're calling it. It would have came with this. Boom. That's what it would look like from the factory. And that's what it looked like. And that was okay. I ran this mower forever. You see I cleaned them really well. The only reason why I pulled these off was just so I could get all this cleaned out. And you guys have to wonder why I just leave these on here. I left these on here so that it doesn't turn out like that. The entire frame will turn to that underneath those pieces. They get trap water and crap. So instead of having that water against the metal paint and everything, just leave these on there. All the crap stays in here. And they were disgusting when I pulled them off. I cleaned them real good before I started the video. These here are off an 03 Murray Select, like I said. They have 6 little holes in them, and they come with these little interior door panel push pin things, what I call them. Come on Explorers and stuff. That's what I get them all from when I lose them. I am missing a couple right now. I don't have. I'm out. These ones are a little wore out, but they still work just fine. Anyway, to install them, I think a couple of the holes are already there. I had to drill a couple of them out. All I did was I set this on there exactly where I wanted to. I lined up the 2 holes that did match, just like that. Took a little marker, marked them, drilled the holes right through the existing, I guess it's like a charcoal type foot mat. I don't know. Anyway, just did that. Boom. Just go right on. This one already, look at that. I mean, it's perfect. It goes right around the clutch. And I will tell you what, these things here are awesome. They've never let me down. You can have big muddy boots on, and the mud just sticks into here. Whenever this got just a little bit of a slimy, watery, foot would just slip right off there. I could not keep. I don't even know what that was. Oh, B12. My foot would slip right off. But when it's dry, those things are a lot better than those. So for regular lawn cutting, those would probably be great over that. But that just has a lot more of an aggressive look, and it does great in the mud, and that's what this is built for. Anyway, not much to it. I'm just trying to post little videos here on like how to, like, you know, you guys haven't seen already. I did a little video on how to I don't even know if it's a how to. I showed you guys the new setup with the dome light down there. I got a little light on that. Charger. Also, I got a little voltmeter over there I installed. Dang, this charger's working good. Buy yourself a Stanley charger. Those things are awesome. I got 2 or 3 of them in here. Keep all my mowers and stuff charged. Anyway, off topic. A couple things to note on this mower is, oh, I guess this is, here we go. I actually use a lot of original things in it, like, the wheels. The rims are original. Well, they're not original rims. The original ones are actually right here. The back tire is original right there. The rims. I don't run any more than 10 psi on those tires. Why would you? I mean, I know that's a little common stuff, but I keep the same steering wheel, the shifter mechanism, the transmission's all the same. I even go down to as far as the original EverStart battery. This is the UR1 Class 7 battery what it came with. I went out, bought one. It works great. And you know why it works so great? Because I'm running, well, this motor didn't come with it, but these Murrays originally came with 14.5 horse OHV motors. So that all goes together. Original gas tank. And in this motor, I run original straight 30 wheel, what you would run in your average day lawnmower. So that's just one thing, and I'm even running a stock carburetor. Only thing I've done to it is ungoverned it and put a separate choke on it. Yes, adding the snorkel, but that's something you don't really need to do. I mean, that was just something I did. Same with exhaust. You wouldn't have to, but I did it just so I could, Actually, you know, you guys honestly want to know why I put the exhaust on there. My old 14, this is the third motor on this mower. I know that's bad, but anyway, the other 14 I had on there, it smoked so bad that I got sick of having all that exhaust coming to my face. So I ran the pipe out the back. That's actually why I made an exhaust to this mower. That and it just sounded awesome. You know, I mean, I know you guys, you know, I know I added stuff like the seat. The, a word I can't say because it's YouTube. Not appropriate for my age. Anyway, not the point. Bars. Those are, you know, geez, those are cheap. Those are $7 at Home Depot. But, geez, I don't even know. Even for a long time, I ran the stock wiring in it. I just had the stock key. You don't really need much. The only reason why I changed out was because I had mud in the key and it froze up, and I wasn't going to pay $15 for a new key switch when I had all that stuff just laying there. So, anyway, and I mean, this thing here I made. That's actually a pretty hard thing to make. I had to take a piece of sheet metal. You guys might think it looks professional, maybe not. I'm joking here. Took a piece of sheet metal, wrapped it, or I took the stock one, I just flattened it out. It had like a little shifter select thing for the blade deck. Not shifter, selector thing. Took that, smashed it out with my foot, traced it out onto a piece of sheet metal, all the little curves and stuff for the clip on and then the holes. Took that, cut it out real good, cut all of it, drilled the holes, and just took it and wrapped it around the mower. Exactly how I made that stuff. Bumper was a challenge because this mower never would have come with a bumper stock from the factory. Which I actually have seen these Murrays with snowblowers on the front of them, which I would love to have. But why would I do that? I got the Sears with the big plow, which I have not done yet. I have to work on that. Anyway, like I said, that's how easy it is to build one of these things. There is not much to it. The hardest thing I think I possibly had to struggle with when I first built this lawnmower was the pulley swap. I was so unsure that it was going to work. And I remember the first time I did it, I started off so small. I had, well, okay, I don't know what that is. I have a whole pile of wires and stuff. There we go. It wasn't this. It was this same exact shaft, though. It had the stock 3-inch on top. No, wait a minute. I know I flipped it and welded it. That's the easy way to make a little pulley for it. Anyway, I had a 3-inch in the front and a 5-inch in the back. I remember that was the biggest thing in my neighborhood that I did. I think I was doing like 8 miles per hour, and the mower did 4 from the factory. That was a big thing. And I remember I just gradually stepped up. I went from, and I was so amazed that it held up because it had no belt guards on it. And I know you guys are going to say stuff to me, and you probably might not believe me, but there's actually no belt guards on this lawnmower. Yeah, that's right. No belt guards. There's only 2 of them on there. The stock one that came with the clutch pulley and my extra idler pulley. That's the only 2 guards. There's no guards on the front pulley, no guards on the rear pulley. Now, it doesn't mean that you guys can just go out there and do it without belt guards. I don't know how I've gotten away with it. I actually, for 2 years, these things have probably been sitting up here. I have to find them real quick. Look at that. Right there. I never got to it. Those are the original front belt guards. I never got to put them on. Put them on, people. Because then you won't be stuck out in a mud hole, broken down. Like I said, somehow, with how much this frame twists and flex on this mower, it's torn the belt once or twice, but that's because I had problems. I don't know, I've had a lot of problems with this thing over the years. But anyway, over time, I'm not going to say over years. I had it together for 1.5 years now. Anyway, getting off topic here, though. My point to you guys is when you're building one of these things, just always remember that you gotta plan stuff out. You can't just, I mean, you know, like I know I was in the middle of telling a story. 5, 3.5 in the front, and then I was gonna say I stepped into a 4.5 to a 5, then a 6 to a 5, then a 6 to a 4, and that's where the Murray is today. And then I ended up re-gearing the tranny, and I'm really mad at it right now. It's super slow. It only does like 18, it did 35. That'll be for a later video when I repair it again. Oh, I hate the tranny. 820 coming soon. Alright. Anyway, like I said, I probably put close to $200 or $300 into belts and pulleys on this mower. Just for me not thinking it through. I mean, I think back and I'm like, why didn't I just go straight for the 4 and 6? It would have cost me, what, $50 max? 2 pulleys, and I'm running an aluminum pulley in the back. It's like a $10, $15 pulley at Tractor Supply. And the front one only comes out to like $15. You just have to weld it together. But, you know, you think about it, I could have saved so much. I have close to $600, $700 into this mower right now. You know, anymore I don't even think about that because, you know, I did a little bit at a time. But, you know, and tires, I want to be honest with you guys. I ran those tires right there on the front of the wheelie horse. Ran those tires there on the back of this thing. Back when they had tread, I burned them off. I'm bald now. I ran those on the back, and those tires there on the front. And I will be honest with you, I had a lot of success. I was able to pull a couple of guys out of some deep mud with it back then. Man, I wish I had a GoPro back then. That would have been a good footage. And, I mean, you know, I didn't even have a locker. I'm telling you, I was bare to the bone, just enough to get the mower down to a couple trails. And it did great. So, you know, all you guys out there want to put $2-3 grand into a mower, I'm with you. You know, you want to build something that's going to hold up tough. But you guys are out there just trying to build yourself a cheap little ATV to get you down the road, get you to go have some fun with some friends. You don't have to do all the stuff that everybody does. Like I said, $50 and a couple pulleys. You don't even have to ungovern your lawnmower. The throttle up here, I mean, they're kind of junky. But, you know, you can get through with it. Just make sure you have a regular 5-speed transmission. I don't recommend hydrostatic. Those are just garbage, period. You let them sit for 2 years and they self-destruct. I don't get it. Anyway, I'll top it again. just that little bit. I mean, I literally just, I don't even have, back before I could weld, like, you'll notice a lot of things on this mower are not welded that a lot of people would have welded. Like my throttle, you know, instead of going through all the hassle of cutting and making up this little piece here to bolt on to that, I could easily just welded a handlebar up here. Done. I mean, the muffler and stuff back then, I had my dad weld all that stuff. The spindles had my dad weld that stuff. The front end, the bumper's bolted on. You may notice that. I had my dad weld on the detachable hood things. Now that I know how to weld, it's actually a lot easier. I weld everything together. But even the seat, I had to find a way to bolt all that on. People would just welded tracks onto it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I've done that would have been a lot easier if I could weld. But my point is it means it's not impossible for you people that can't weld to build one of these. I mean, as long as you have a mower that'll grunt and cut grass, and you can weld, you can build them for almost nothing. Because boom, look at this. All you do, take the pulley out the blade deck, slip it up there, weld it together, you're done. Boom. You don't even have to buy a pulley. That's $15 less. Take a blade deck pulley. Definitely not recommend this, but don't, you guys know what I'm talking about. It goes on top of your blade deck spindle. Take this, weld it on top of your stock 8-inch pulley. Boom. Put a couple washers on your axle, lower your axle down just a little bit. You got a pulley swap lawnmower. You can do it for almost nothing. Belts. If you're like all the other people out in the world, like me anyway, you got a whole pile full of belts and stuff laying around your shop. Most likely, you can have a belt close enough that you can add one of those extra idler pulleys so you can take from the blade deck and make it fit. Boom, you got a lawnmower. For probably around $10 or $15, you can have an off-road lawnmower. You don't even have to put big wheels in the front for all anybody cares. It's more of after getting into it. Now, trust me, that's how I was about it. But then once I found out I needed the need for speed, that's when I went all out on this mower. Because I was one of those people that could not do any of this stuff. And you can see just how far this mower has come. This video is getting really long, guys. I'm running out of time on my phone. Like I said, my big encouragement to all you people out there building one of these is don't feel like you need to go all out on it. Start off small and work your way up. That's how I did it. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what kind of projects you're building. I'd love to hear them. I'll respond. If you have a video or a YouTube channel, I'll check it out. Just leave links down below. Yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys.